Hi there, and welcome to Mind, Body, Relationship. My name is Emerald Hill. I'm the Executive Director of the Portside Art Relational Therapy Institute, and joining me is Dr. Laurie Hill, the Clinical Director of the Counseling House.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Yeah. Today what we're going to be talking about is meditation or guided visualization, that sort of thing. So as part of our YouTube podcast, what we're going to have is a section that you can go to in order to participate in listening to a meditation or guided imagery or however it is that you would like to describe that. So meditation is really, really fantastic for managing stress, for relaxation, and for actually really just having a conversation, in essence, with your subconscious.
Oh, interesting.
So there's all sorts of different meditations. There are all sorts of different lengths. So we're going to have the title of the meditation as well as the length, so you can choose how long it is that you would like to participate. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do meditation. One is just to sit in the chair and just relax your body. The other is to actually lay down. Sometimes people find meditations really, really helpful just before it is that they go to bed, right? Just to calm the system and relax and in peace and quiet. And that is really the key, just to take a few moments wherever it is that it is, quiet, secure, that sort of thing. And just to close your eyes. And if you don't feel comfortable with your eyes all the way closed, just to sort of look down because you're looking at your interior. Meditating is very much like daydreaming. You know how it is that you're sitting there and then you look off into the distance and your mind goes to a different place. It's just like that. You're fully aware of your body. That's the key, right? Your dual awareness. You're aware of your body. You're aware of where it is that you are at the same time that your mind is actually really disassociated or separate from where it is that you currently are. So two focuses of awareness. It's also really good to get in touch with your body when it is that you are meditating or doing the guided imagery, because it's really important to be able to what we call tap in the good feelings. Right. The tapping is really what we call an ideomotor response. And when we think about ideomotor responses, that's getting in touch with our subconscious, right? When it is that we think something pleasant or positive or encouraging, or we have a positive statement we say to ourselves, then the truth is an ideomotor response, their subconscious response, is like we smile. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows why we're smiling, but we smile because we've had that positive thought or sensation or vision or whatever it is that might be. So something might be, like for example, if you're sitting like this, just to tap, right? When you have something positive or it feels good, or you have your statement that you'd like to say to yourself that overrides the negative statements that you say to yourself when it is that you're stressed. Those statements are very, very powerful statements, and what we want to do is we want to actually really impart positive, secure, encouraging, good statements that you say to yourself, right? Yeah. Yes. Another way to do it is actually what we call the butterfly hug, which is just like this, tapping back and forth like this, right? Another one is actually really to do it up here, right here, so to tap back and forth just like that. But whatever it is that you'd like to do, whatever it is that makes you most comfortable, and even, if you were just to tap your fingers back and forth like that. Yeah, well, it is that you're meditating. When you get to the really good, feel-good parts or positive statements or that sort of thing, you're just tapping that in, because the truth is that our body has memory.
Right.
And that helps with our brain memory as well. Now, with visualization, the truth is some people are extremely creative and can come up with all sorts of wonderful imaginations. Other people actually really need to visualize with things that they've tangibly seen.
Right.
Places they've actually really been. It doesn't matter which it is that you do at all. right? You can do anything and everything. So if you can see it in your mind's eye, that's really fantastic. Some people can't see it, and so they have to actually really think it. Whatever that might be, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
And with meditation, even the best meditators, I mean, the brain actually really, constantly is working. And even when it is that you're sleeping, right, when you enter REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, the truth is that those dreams are actually really helping you process the information that you learned during the day. Mm-hmm. So we're constantly doing that. So even when it is that you're sitting there, you are listening to the sound of my voice, thoughts from elsewhere might come in, and the truth is that it might take you away from listening for a few moments, perfectly fine. Just when it is that you realize, I'm thinking about something else, just to push those thoughts away, just gently, right? And then just to concentrate on the sound of my voice again.
Oh, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of things can meditation help with? Like if you're kind of noticing that, you go through something and then there's a hitch and then you get really uptight and, you have these negative thoughts. Does meditation over a long period of time help with that reaction?
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, the truth is that what we do is we practice how it is that we think, we practice what it is that we do, right? And so that is a practiced way of being.
Okay.
So when it is that you're meditating, you're using your visualization to be able to visualize yourself doing, thinking, being something different than you are.
Okay.
Right? So what you're doing is you're practicing creating new grooves in your brain in order to be able to think differently, feel differently, be differently, right? Do something different. I think that the key is to have a consistent time when it is that you engage with the meditations. And to, when it is that you're looking down the list, make that decision. Well, what is it that I would like to meditate on today?
Okay.
Right? And sometimes it might just be for enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it might be just for relaxation. Sometimes it might actually be because you want to change something. Right? You want to do something different. When you think about sports psychology, athletes actually use a lot of visualization in regards to how it is that they do their sport.
Okay, interesting.
Right? Yeah, so you have to actually see it in order to be it.
Right.
Yes.
I think what is a really good point as well in meditation is that it is something that you can control. You can control taking some time out of your day. It sounds like you can eventually control your own internal feelings and internal thoughts and internal language. And I think that's something that's really important, especially in times like these where there's so much out of our control. Mm-hmm. So being able to kind of teach ourselves a more positive outlook and help ourselves feel more positively sounds like a really great technique to learn.
Mm-hmm. Especially in regards to a sense of healing, right? When you think about people who are ill, right? Their bodies are actually really feels like they're working against them. Mm-hmm. It also too gives an inner sense of control when it is that you can actually really go within yourself in order to pay attention to whatever it is that part of you might need to be healed. So it's really great for different illnesses as well as pain management.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think if you start meditating, it's important to recognize that you're not fighting yourself. You're working with yourself to be what you want and to attain those goals that you're out for.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
Yes, so just have a look down the list, whatever it is that speaks to you. If there is something actually that you would like us to provide for you, a script that is a favorite of yours, please send it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we would love to. I've heard Laurie's recordings for her meditations many times, and it works. It's very nice. You have a very nice voice.
Ah, well, thank you. Yeah. All right. Well, please enjoy and give us a like.
Yep, subscribe.
Subscribe.
If there's anything else you'd like us to talk about, and of course, Laurie's suggestion of dropping a meditation that you would like Laurie to speak to, then please feel free to do that. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye for now.